Hello everyone, Sidewinder here. I wanted to talk about how being a one-trick pony can actually skyrocket 90% of your arm wrestling career. Uh, let's just start like this. Most people look at John Berzenk and other examples like this that are very diverse in their technique and think automatically that they should do the same thing. They should be complete arm wrestlers. But what they don't understand is that this is actually a very rare thing. Let me explain why. I will give three pro arguments for what I'm saying and one counter argument. That's the rest of 10% of your career. Let's take it this way. If you are a very good top roller, okay, and you are fighting against another very good top roller, but he's just a little bit better than you, then you will lose in the top roll. But if you are a complete quote-unquote arm wrestler and you have a little bit of a hook, what makes you think that your weaker technique, the hook that you have developed, will be able to stop the top roller from top rolling you? It's just that simple. Instead, what you could do is improve your top roll even more, so that you can also beat that better top roller and the better hooker in your career. Now, the second argument I want to bring is pertaining to injuries while training. So if you're training for your top roll and then you decide that maybe you should incorporate some hook technique into your training, what you'll see is that maybe, just maybe, you might end up hurting yourself in the elbow, in the triceps joint, while trying to train that hook movement. So while you're trying to be a very good top roller, you might find yourself injured from the hook training, and that will also hurt your top roll training. So you have actually tried to accomplish two things at once while gaining neither. Now, the third argument is resource allocation. Basically, if you're training just your one-trick pony technique, you have more time to dedicate to recovery for that one technique you're training. You're not concerned with all the muscles that are involved in the other technique. So you can actually maximize on volume and intensity for that one technique that will bring you most of your gains. Think of the Pareto principle. It's that says that 80% of your gains, of your results, come from 20% of your efforts. I think that is a very important principle to adhere to, especially when you are trying to balance out. You are trying to balance out maybe work life, love life, and whatnot. We are not all professional arm wrestlers. We are mostly trying to get by and treating arm wrestling as a passion that may result in something as a sports career. So it's very important to allocate your resources, to be well rested, to be well fed, and to ensure that all the nutrients are going to the right muscles. So if you are a one-trick pony, as many would say, you can actually cut some of your training time and ensure more recovery time. Now the final argument that is actually a counter argument is for the rest of the 10%. %90 of your arm wrestling career means actually striving to place in the Euros or Worlds. I think that is something that most of us are striving for. That is the ultimate dream, I would say. If you decide that you want to go pro, actually pro, and by that I mean king of the table events, East versus West, of course, events, then maybe you might consider training other techniques, because you will encounter countless styles, countless types of opponents, countless genetic types that you have to be prepared for. I'm not saying that there aren't people that are very successful with the one-trick pony style. Mindaugas Tarasaitis is a person that comes to mind. But as you can see, for example, in Levan versus Jerry Kedorat match, where Levan demonstrated exquisite hook technique just to block Jerry's any opportunity to even be in the match, you might need to diversify your arm wrestling portfolio, let's say. But that is such a faraway dream, I think, for most of us. And then if you want to accomplish your dream of being a good arm wrestler and being in the minds of people and having a legacy to be remembered for, maybe the one-trick pony is the way to go for you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you for following my beginner channel, and I hope I'll see you soon.